Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. Your near future. Okay, so looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands can be resistance. It can also be standing up for yourself, fighting for what you want. There's something that's taking place here, and I can't quite pinpoint what this energy feels like yet. In your current energy here, I am getting the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy, a lot of internal reflection, healing as part of the Virgo energy. Keeping things to yourself. Here, what's happening is you're very focused on the future, focused on what really matters to you. What's influencing that Hermit is the Two of Wands, and that Two of Wands is about seeing the potential in a situation. And it feels like that's what's happening here is you're resisting anything that is not in alignment with you. You're only focused on going after something that really does work for you or an opportunity where you see real potential. When I look at what you need to focus on, I am getting the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is about going after exactly what you want. That's exactly what you're doing here. And the universe really wants you to keep going in that direction. When it comes to exploring different possibilities and opportunities, what is going to be in your best interest here with that Knight of Cups? And really with the Hermit and the Two of Wands, where do you really see opportunity? And then go in that direction. Showing up here in the past, I am getting the Fool card. And so the Fool is a new chapter. It's a new beginning, clean slate, clear karma. I love this card. It's showing up here in the past, but what I'm getting the sense here is you're being given an opportunity to really create the future that you want. Take the time, reflect on what really matters to you. Don't settle for anything less. Really focus here on true opportunity, something that is meaningful to you. And what I'm getting here in your strength is the King of Wands. And this is very action oriented. So whatever it is that you're seeing, whatever this possibility, the opportunity is, that's the direction that you need to move in. And that's exactly how your strength is coming across. It's when you see it, you're going to go for it. And you're not going to let anything really stop you or get in the way. But what I am picking up is a lot of introspection along the way, because that Hermit energy in your current, so a lot of just internal reflection. And then in your near future, I'm getting the High Priestess. The High Priestess has very similar energy. This is trusting your instincts and your intuition. So if you have multiple opportunities that are showing up for you on your path and you're trying to identify which one is going to be in your best interest, I'm getting a lot of focusing on the answers within you. Look within yourself. You're not going to get the answer from anything external here. All the information you need to know already exists within you. That's what I'm getting. Between the Hermit and the High Priestess, that's what I'm picking up. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation here, I am getting the Two of Swords with the Temperance energy. So that Two of Swords, it's standing at a crossroads, not really sure what decision to make. Temperance, a lot of emotional balance here, and this is exactly it. Take the time that you need right now to reflect internally on what is going to be the best option for you. When you feel balanced and good about yourself and the direction that you're going, this kind of balancing of the yin yang, then make a decision. Until you're ready to make a decision or until you're in this balanced energy, you're not going to see things clearly. It's going to be really difficult for you to figure out what your next steps need to be. I get with the King of Wands, you're ready. So when you're at the point of making a decision and choosing a path, you will, and you'll go down that path. But this is really urging you to find that emotional balance. Do this internal work with the Hermit and the High Priestess before you make any decision here. And then showing up in your hopes or fears is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is that self-imposed prison of the mind. And so this one showing up here in your hopes or fears feels a lot like looking for clarity, looking for some sort of sign or synchronicity, or just that internal recognition that you know the right path forward for you, because you don't want to spend all of your time up in your head. It's not a good place to be. You want to take some action here. It's showing up as your strength. And so it's a matter of getting the clarity that you need, but learning to trust yourself along the way, and kind of that instinctive initial response. So when you're looking at a situation or you're evaluating an opportunity instinctively, what's your first response? What does that look like? It feels like you're getting that answer, but then also maybe taking a step back to validate it with information. So take it as it makes sense for you, but that's the energy that I'm picking up on with the Eight of Swords. Hanged Man is showing up here in your potential outcome. And so the Hanged Man is pause or delay, but every single one of these is about internal reflection. The Hermit, so that either you can heal and get that emotional balance that the universe is urging. High Priestess, so you can learn to trust your instincts. Hanged Man, so you can see the big picture. This actually helps you identify what that opportunity, which one is a really good opportunity versus maybe a mediocre or not so good one. It also helps you identify which path is going to be in your best interest. So I do like the Hanged Man showing up, even though it does cause pause or delay here. So let's get more information. Tell me about the Hermit with the Two of Wands. Judgment card. I love this. So this is a resurrection energy. What's taking place right now is you're learning to trust yourself again, learning to trust your inner voice, your instincts. Three of Pentacles. You're building something here within yourself. This could also indicate building an opportunity or seizing an opportunity where you build something with another person. But the first thing that you need to get clear on is yourself. It's not about the other person right now. Not at all. This is absolutely coming across as your internal journey and the lessons connected to that. And so there's a lot of internal reflection that I'm picking up on, things that you need to learn to trust yourself, because you're not going to be able to build a solid foundation with another person until you feel like you're in the right space. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the Hanged Man. And so that, again, Hanged Man energy, it's a pause or delay, but really what it's showing you, again, the path forward, but which opportunity is going to be best for you. Which one really speaks to you on an emotional level, provides that emotional fulfillment that you really want here. That's what the universe really wants you to focus on. It's getting the clarity. It's taking that step back and really just going inward to get the clarity you need so that you can move forward. With the Fool, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is moving away from a situation. And so this feels like you left something behind in order to embrace the new. The Fool card, it probably isn't going to be as obvious here. The energy of the Fool, I'm very drawn to the doves here in the image. But when I'm getting this kind of fresh air, this kind of new start, new beginning, it's the Fool card anyway. But whatever it is that you're leaving behind left you feeling lighter and brighter and just more focused on the future without any kind of additional weight or baggage that you might have been carrying along with you. It feels like it's a release. Tell me about the King of Wands. I got the King of Wands again. And so this really is about the actions that you're taking. But because it's showing up as a king, this tells me that you're considering all of the information, that you're really not going to act until you're clear on what that path forward looks like. This is a king, not a knight. There's no impulsive action here. It's going to be based on all of this information and you identifying that path forward. With a High Priestess, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So I love when the Wheel of Fortune shows up because it's Jupiter energy. And so it's growth, it's prosperity, a positive turn of events. It blesses everything that it touches here. And so when I see the Wheel of Fortune showing up with the High Priestess, this is really what you're meant to do. You are meant to kind of learn to trust yourself again, trust your instincts, rely on your instincts. There's going to be situations that arise in the future where you're not going to have the opportunity to take a step back and kind of justify or validate your instinctive response with data or anything along those lines. It's really important that you learn that lesson now so that it can benefit you later in the future. There's just something about that message coming through pretty clearly right now. And so the Wheel of Fortune showing up, it is meant to help you understand yourself and where your kind of instincts are telling you this is in your best interest. Really listen to that. because it's showing you the path. It's showing you this kind of path to prosperity. Tell me about Temperance. Knight of Swords. So Temperance and the Knight of Swords, a lot of, I'm getting mental clarity with this, might come in all of a sudden where things just start clicking into place. This could be because you're able to see things from that big picture perspective, but I like the way that this is connecting. It's some sort of mental connection to emotional balance, and you're able to kind of put everything into its proper place and see the big picture and just how all of the puzzle pieces fit together. With the Two of Swords, I'm getting the Justice card, that Libra energy, balance, absolute balance. So between the Temperance and the Justice card, what the universe is doing is almost getting you to slow down and just take a breath. Find your internal balance. So it is clear what decisions you need to make, what path is going to be in your best interest. So kind of heed that and listen to yourself, listen to your body. With the Eight of Swords, I'm getting the Devil. So the Devil energy could indicate overthinking, especially here with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is that self-imposed prison of the mind, that overthinking card. And here with the Devil energy, you could overthink a situation without ever coming to any, I would say, foolproof action, because nothing is going to be. There's never a perfect path forward. There's always going to be bumps and obstacles along the way. And so getting yourself out of that negative mindset, of that overthinking loop, allowing yourself to really start to trust your instincts, because your instincts is your emotion speaking. It's your just internal compass. And so your mind is trying to overthink a situation, but your body knew the answer right away. So there's a lot of learning to trust yourself that's coming through in this reading. Clarifying the Hanged Man, I had the Page of Cups. That's exactly it. So I had the Knight of Cups with the Hanged Man in what you need to focus on. And then what I see here is you're listening to the advice of the universe. You're taking all of the cues being sent to you. This is really so that you take the best path forward, the one that aligns with your emotional best interest, and just really move in that direction here. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.